Hi folks, Job Lot Comics here. We're way back in time just now. Look at this old 12-cent trade dress on here. We're looking at issue 9 of Justice League of America. This one of the keys in this run because revealed at last is the origin of the Justice League, and that glowing meteor is turning us all into trees. So the Justice League, getting a bit of the Swamp Thing treatment here, way before Swamp Thing though. That looks like kryptonite, but it ain't kryptonite. No. So yeah, this is an old. Sometimes you just want a little bit of Silver Age silliness, yeah. And look at this here, isn't that bizarre? I mean, that's quite disturbing, isn't it? The origin of the Justice League. This is from 1962. This is an old beat up comic. Look, it's all ripped and torn, hanging on bits, hinges there. But isn't that a weird splash page? It's so odd. The story itself, yeah, we've got probably, is this Snapper Carr? Yeah. Who is Snapper Carr? Nobody knows, nobody cares. He didn't really do much. He was in the Justice League. He was probably meant to be some kind of surrogate for the reader. At the time, they probably imagined that a lot of the readers at the time were a kind of teenage lad like this, and they thought, yeah, well, let's put one in Justice League, and then, you know, that's, you know, he's a kind of, I don't know, maybe a kind of Archie figure, maybe. Look at this old giant Superman here, 80-page giant, yeah. What the? Become an alien's pet. Oh my god, it's so wrong, isn't it? So yeah, Martian Manhunter here, look, and there's cake. Who's that? Like, whose hand is that? It looks like an Infantino hand. So, I know some of you probably don't really like this sort of era of comic books. We had came out of the Dr. Wertham's comic code approved books only, so that we didn't damage the children who were reading these books, because, you know, the kids back then were obviously very, very, very influenced by the Justice League of America. And I know that it was more the EC comic books at the time, and the true crime stuff and all that Golden Age stuff. And they said, no, these comics are causing kids to go nuts. Unlike today, because, yeah, the kids are all fine today. All they've got to look at every time they open, the wake they open up, they open up their eyes, and what do they do? Yeah, they look at Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, and then, yeah, they're all fine. We don't ban them, no. But yeah, what we thought we would do back in the day was ban comics. Yeah, we'll just boing them, boing the comics. No wonder why comics are so valuable. Yeah, the story continues on the third page following. Here's another really disturbing image, isn't it? From an upcoming issue of Justice League. Oh, good lord. If Dr. Wertham was alive today, would he ban TikTok? Probably. So anyway, comic books had to get quite silly because they weren't allowed to have sort of things that were disturbing. But I would argue this is more disturbing than anything I've seen in a Vertigo comic book in the last few years. I mean, that's just horrific. But it's okay because it's science fiction, doesn't matter. Hey, look at that. Is that a letter from Joe Staton? Is it? Larry Tucker. Dear editor, I would like to congratulate you on your success with the Justice League of America, and sincerely agree with the author of the article about comic books which appeared in your July issue. Oh, that was from Anne. Dear editor, the JLA magazine is fine on the whole, but there are certain detrimental aspects. To point them out, I think I should. Snapper Carr, he adds the necessary humorous element to JLA's language, is of course not exactly the best, but I like his flair for understatement and flash. Look, this is from Joe Staton. That's got to be legendary comic book artist and creator of E-Man and different things. That's got to be Joe Staton, hasn't it? Back in 1962. He was probably a kid and he was probably reading Justice League and he was thinking, hey, I'm going to be a comic book artist. And he did. See, follow your dreams. They tell you not to follow your dreams. I think you should follow your dreams. And there we go. What is the origin of Justice League? I don't know. I flicked through this book and it doesn't matter. But it's the Justice League's birthday. Happy birthday, dear Justice League. Happy birthday to you. There's the statement required. This is that thing they used to have to do in the comics back in the day to prove their sort of circulation. Can we see any figures there? I should have put my glasses on for this, you doy bags. Look at this giant Batman here. Indian Chief. Good Lord. Super Batman. Jungle Batman. And my favourite, he is the Lord of Batman, or Batman in a kilt. You can't whack it. It's just tremendous. Who came up with that idea? I wonder. And there's some more. Is this Charles Atlas? No, this ain't no Charles Atlas one, is it? Is it? Somebody put a comment the other day there saying that they actually, this is the, I don't know who this is, ID Wet Institute of Physical Training, that they actually bought the Charles Atlas program back in the day. Can you believe that? Own your own frontier cabin, if only I had a frontier. So, yeah, there you go. Classic Silver Age, unlikely to offend anybody, unless you, like me, you find this image deeply disturbing. Oh, God. It's nightmare fuel. But they didn't bother. Like, glowing meteor turning us into trees. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed looking at that old Silver Age book. Thanks for everything, you lot. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you in the next one.